Hey guys, this is lesson 1.1 of the RV model. I'm going to show you guys the basics of it and how you guys can apply it within this video. And then we're going to have further lessons going in depth. You guys should have a strong understanding of how to use this and have a consistent and profitable strategy. For the RV model, you're going to need one indicator. It's called VWAP, and you can go to your indicators tab, type in VWAP, and it's going to be volume weighted average price. You don't need to change anything in these settings. Everything is going to be how it is. You can change the colors. That's one thing I did, but you don't need to change anything else. Jumping into the first lesson of the RV model, you're going to want to learn how to identify buy side and sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity is an area or level where buyers get liquidated. Sell side liquidity is where sellers get liquidated. So when buyers get liquidated, that drives the price down. When sellers get liquidated, that drives the price up. An example of that would be on the 5-minute chart. We're going to mark out our buy side liquidity. You guys can see this is an area where buyers get liquidated, and at the bottom, this is going to be an area where sellers get liquidated. And by around 9 a.m. on the day, you're going to be able to find each and every one of your daily liquidity levels. I'm going to mark it in here for you. So this is where buyers get liquidated. So it's going to be buy side liquidity. Now, what does VWAP indicator do for us? VWAP will help us identify whether we're going long or short along with the liquidity levels. So if we are trading above our upper band VWAP here, and we're sweeping our buy side liquidity, that's when we want to typically enter short positions. If we are trading below our lower band and we sweep our sell side liquidity, that's typically where you want to enter longs. I'm going to basically show you guys examples of this model working on pretty much every single day, and it gives you a better understanding of how we're trading that day. So the first 2 hours up until about 8:30 a.m. is where you do not want to take any trades no matter what for this strategy specifically. So I'm gonna make that a red zone. Everything after 8:30 is reasonable to enter. You're going to have a good understanding of a VWAP is going to be formed. You're going to have an idea of where sell side and buy side liquidity is. And for this day, the only real trading opportunity that presents itself based off of this strategy is a long position right here. Stop losses are subjective to you, but take profits should always be set at VWAP. Now, this is why the VWAP indicator is important for the strategy. Once we actually retest our average price on the day, the stock rejects a lot all the way back down below our lower band. So typically, lower band is where you want to set a trim at, and then VWAP band is where you want to have your exits. There are cases where we do consolidate and break our VWAP, but this is not a risk that we want to take as traders, scalpers. We want to have a good entry and exits, and we don't want to get eaten up by time decay. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing for the previous day. We have our buy side liquidity here. We have our sell side liquidity here. And I'm going to mark that in once again. So we have BSL. And then we have sell side liquidity. And this is a sweep of sell side before 8:30 a.m. So we're not going to take any trades off of that. And as you guys can see, approaching our buy side liquidity, we had a break of upper band VWAP here. So that confirms a short trade. And we also ended up sweeping our buy side liquidity here at the top. And approaching our 9:30 a.m. time, we have a retest of the buy side liquidity. And this is where I entered my short position. And our full exit is going to be at the VWAP band. This strategy is super simple. You can apply it to almost every single day. I'm going to show you guys another example of the previous day. On this day, we have a nice uptrend starting the day. Our buy side liquidity is going to be right over here. And our sell side is going to be right over here. There you go. So on this day, we actually had two beautiful setups that you could have taken. We had both a buy side liquidity sweep as well as a sell side liquidity sweep. And in both cases, taking profit at VWAP. Both trade opportunities present after 8:30 a.m. PST, and both of them are great trades risk to reward wise if you're trimming and exiting at VWAP. If you guys want to live trade with me, I live trade every single day in the Discord server. We have an amazing community of 11,000 traders. Click the link in my bio. It's absolutely free to join for the next couple days. I'll see you guys there.